Ever since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with video games. I enjoyed the fuck out of my Nintendo Wii when I first got it. I played the fuck out of Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart, any Nintendo game. I fucked the shit out of that game. I enjoyed the fucking game way too much. And now that I'm like a bit of a, grown up, I'm 18 now, I'm an adult, I have responsibilities now, I haven't really been playing as many video games. I've mostly just been focusing on, college, my social life, and a bit of video games, but not as much. But one game that has been taking a lot of my time recently is Valorant. That's right, dear viewer. I am a degenerate. I'm a fucking loser. I play Valorant. I'm not even that good at it. I will admit right here and right now, I'm only like bronze 1, alright? Out of like all the other fucking tiers, I'm at the bottom. Well, second bottom. Iron is the lowest. So don't fucking come at me, alright? Okay, let's end the music before I get copyrighted. In the past, I already drew multiple characters like Reina. Actually, that's a lie. I only drew Reina, and that's it. No one else. But at the same time, I do like the Valorant characters. Their character designs are amazing. Their character stories, their backgrounds, everything, where they come from, is like so woven together that's actually really good. So today, I'm here to draw some fan art. I draw fan art all the time. I fucking love drawing fan art, so that's what we're doing today. So first, I'm actually gonna pick what character I want to draw. Normally, I would draw my main, but I already drew my main, Reina, so I'm kind of like screwed for this video. So I decided to go for another agent that I actually like his whole aesthetic, and yes, it's a guy. They already revealed like which character, or like at least cut 50% of the agents, and the character that I'm gonna pick is Gecko. Originally, I was gonna paint or draw a Clove, but I just saw Gecko and I thought about how I haven't really worked in green colors, so I said screw it and I did that instead. Now with my character selected, all I have to do is draw. So originally I had a different idea for what I wanted Gecko to be doing than what I ended up with. Like they both have skating, something to do with skating, just that one of them was gonna show the like whole skateboard and everything, but personally I'm not doing all that, so I completely changed the pose. For the male figure, I feel like boxes are like the best way that you can adapt the male body. It's more like box like, while women have more like around like edges, I guess. So for this pose, I wanted to have him like skating, but not show the full skateboard and like the legs and everything, because I wanted like a portrait. So that's what I went for. I also wanted to incorporate like Dizzy, Trash, and Wingman, and Mosh as well. Like they're all like part of like his arsenal. So might as well also include them into the painting, because I think they're cute. They're like cute character designs. So I really fucked with it. I wanted like Trash just running in the background, like trying to catch up, and also Wingman is running in the background catching up, but he has the spike, so you know he's like a little bit more heavy. And then I just wanted like Dizzy flying next to him. Originally I was gonna have like a little star where he winked. I don't think I've put it or like did it, so oopsies. To start off with, I actually wanted to change the face a bit. So half of this is like line art, half of it is just reworking some aspects of sketched what I already drew. I'm really unhappy with that eye. I don't know why. That eye, like, even like right now when I finish the piece, I'm still like a little bit ticked off about the eye. I don't really know how to like change it or what would like look better. But I feel like I made the eye too big, and then I sized it, but then I feel like I resized it too much, and then it was like a whole ordeal. So I'm just gonna leave it for now and not think about it until like later. I didn't really want to like animeify him, so I took some creative liberties with like animeifying him, but not too much. Like he does. It looks a lot like anime. I ain't gonna lie. Even though, Valorant's like, you know, that one uwu fucking video game where all the freaks go, all the little freaky people. Also, his earring, I kind of like fucked that up. The earring is not like a diamond. It's supposed to be one of those like little whales, like, or fish that are on his neck as like a little earring, dangling earring. So I kind of fucked that up, but like it's cool. I mostly used the fan art to like reference him because it had like the full like character design already, and I was like, Yeah, it'll come in handy if I just reference this instead of like the actual, well, official piece. I guess I should have just referenced that instead. You know, it would have been much better. One thing I really fucking hated about this, well, painting slash drawing, was the tattoos that Gecko has. Like, his character design is cool, but he has so many like miscellaneous tattoos that I just don't fuck with sometimes. Like, I'm not drawing all that. Respectfully, go fuck yourself. It's too much for me, you know? I'm a lazy artist. It doesn't fucking matter, okay? Like, I'ma do what's easier for me in order to create. I'll challenge myself here once in a while, but not all the time like this. Like, drawing too many fucking miscellaneous. Holy fuck, I can't even speak. That's how bad it is. Normally I don't really add too much like shadows onto my line art because it's fucking line art, but for this one I decided to add shadows there for some reason. I should have just waited into like the color stages, but I guess I couldn't wait. I was fucking excited for shadows, I guess. That sounds weird as shit to say, but I fucking added them. That hand was way too fucking difficult for some reason. I thought it was done, and I still had to go back and like edit it. Okay, for color, obviously his skin tone, like, oh, no, sorry, fix it here. His skin tone, you know, is pretty standard. But like I said, those tattoos, you got me fucked up. So I went on Google and searched up all the tattoos and just lasso tooled and like multiplied all of it. So there's a bit of a like, I guess a grid pattern, but you don't really see it that often. So you know, you just gotta focus really hard to see the grid pattern because I lowered the opacity, but which you don't really notice. Also, by this time I was already tired, so I just gave up on that and I just decided to draw it myself. I feel like that was the better option than using like the image there. Originally I did like fucking cut everything out, but it was just like there was still that white border, so I was like, fuck that. Ooh, that was a burp right there. That was the reason why I paused. Also on my shadows, I'm gonna like drop a whole video that shows like the whole process. No commentary or anything, just like you see the hours upon the hours that it takes me to finish one of these. But you'll see like I don't fully fill in the shadows with like all dark. Like I have like the darkest part of the color that I'm trying to like have the shadow as. That's like the darkest part, the edge. But then like the inside of the shadow is all like basically the same color. It's like an illusion of a shadow, but in reality it's just the same color. Or sometimes I do change it. Like right there I changed it to like blue, like a baby blue, because I like having like the reflection of the sky on the skin, because well, that happens a lot. That's why there's like a lot of fucking blue tones. Originally I thought his hair was like lime green, but it's mostly like yellow with like the shadows green, so that's what I went for. That's what I did, and I like having like a bit of the skin color also onto the hair, like on the edge of the hair. I don't know, it just looks nicer. That's just me. Earrings were pretty easy to simplify, and then the black shirt was also pretty easy, but the knitted sweater on top, when I get to it I'm gonna explain a little bit more, but I hated that. I really hated the black knitted sweater because the pattern was so like weird that I had to like really zoom in. Like right there, I filled the whole thing in purple, and then I had like sketch even more about or line art even more of the fucking knitted sweater because I forgot to add that part. I really sped this up a lot because there's a shit ton to go through, so that's what I just sped up a shit ton. I'm sorry, guys. Through like these videos I've been noticing I turned the canvas a lot. Like I like working pretty dynamic or diagonal something. This is like where I'm confused on the knitted sweater. So apparently it's like a pattern of lines and then like cross lines and then like wavy lines. So that's what I did. I really just zoomed in into the photo, and then that's how I did it. Like I realized as I'm like coloring, I forget some parts of his character design will show, but other parts won't. So like that's why I've been like fucking adding little things like through his hands. I forgot to add the little like mosh belt. Speaking of mosh, I'm working on mosh right now. Like I fucked up with the color so badly right there. I was like, holy shit, I'm like actually going insane. But you know, at this point of the painting, it was like kind of late. It was what, 11 p.m. You see at the top left. I was already tired as shit. So long day, you know, had working my ass off on this fucking painting, and I want to go to sleep already. So you know, that's that's what I did. Oh, and color line art, don't get me like started. I fucking love color line art. Color line art, it's like the best. I recommend that every artist, if they do some bit of line work or no line work, just color your line art. It helps like a shit ton. I fucking love it, and like that's just me. But now, time for the little creators. To begin with, I actually really like the character designs of all the little like creatures. They're really cool. I separated them and like named them all their individual files or folders, so I can like edit and know which one is which. I normally don't do that, but now that I've like done it with this one, I fucking will start doing that because it's pretty fucking smart. Whenever there's like multiple little things I have to edit, just like this. Also, Dizzy's shell, this fucking thing, I was so confused, so I had to like start from the bottom and make my way up. Start from the bottom, now here type shit. Like it was weird, but I got it down. You know, I'm fucking the best person to ever exist, the best artist to ever exist. Originally, this didn't even look like the same fucking type of style that I was going for, until like I colored and added all the effects and all that shit. Then I started cooking. That's when Dizzy started looking more like Dizzy belongs in a fucking piece. It's not a different art style. It'll be like mixed media type shit. Right there, that like ball thing that Dizzy's in, I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like a testicle. My fault, gang, if that's kind of a little bit weird or out of pocket. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. Then Wingman was pretty easy. I'm kind of sad that I had to cut out most of his like ears because of the arms, but I really wanted to have him like holding the spike, because while I was drawing this, I rewatched the animation or the like intro of Gecko, or his like, I guess, where the fucking company acknowledges the new agent and like makes an animation. Like, I watched his introduction video and that shit was fire. First of all, the animation's so fucking good. If you haven't watched it, I recommend you go watch it because it's just magnificent. But like in the little animation, he was carrying like a little cup and planting down like the spike. So I wanted to have him carrying the spike this time instead of just like a cup. Now Thrash is pretty easy to fucking draw. Like, it's mostly the same repeating shapes over and over again, especially on his like spine. That was pretty easy to like, well, sculpt or draw. Not really sculpt, like draw, I guess, outline. It was pretty easy. My question is he a fucking fish? Like, what the fuck is Wingman and Dizzy? Dizzy looks like a fetus and Wingman looks like a baby walking already. But like, Thrash is just a fucking fish. And then Mosh is like a little ball thing. It looks like that one Pokemon, the DNA Pokemon, or the single cell Pokemon, that's what it was. Yeah, well, I guess Thrash is a fucking fish. To be honest, Thrash is pretty fucking cool. I do like the color scheme and the glowing eyes, but yeah. Now for the background, normally I just blur everything. Like, it's pretty easy to get away with not really having to draw a full-on background. But I did have a photo of sunset posted up on my computer while I drew this, so I knew what specific part of the map is. He's supposed to be in like the middle. I don't know if you can get that from like the grass and shit, but I just mostly blurred this out. It was pretty easy. The background didn't really take me that long. You can get away with like mostly blurring shit, to be honest. Now for FX, you know, I fucking love my FX. Like, color dodge is my go. I fucking love color dodge. Color dodge is like the greatest thing to ever fucking exist for me. You know, multiply and then just color dodge on top. I like doing that one trend that everybody did with the pizza thing on the face still. Like that it looks nice. Like, it looks like the face has a nice variety of colors. Like, especially on the top, because like the way how the head's structured is that warm colors are on the top and then the cooler colors of the skin are on the bottom of the face. Like, it just looks nice, you know? And some highlights and I'm basically fucking done. Like, it was a nice simple little art piece that I did. It took me like 2 days to finish all this because I was kind of rushing, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really take my time, I was just tired out of my fucking mind. But yeah, just sign it and we're done. That's ta-da. Ta-da. Yeah, like I said already, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-da. Here it is. This is my fucking final piece. I really fuck with this, to be honest. I really like the piece. some things I would change, to be honest, is kind of like the pose. I would have like a bit of the skateboard showing, you know, fix the pose of the legs, because you don't really see them. So I would change a couple things, but for now, this is it. Just a couple words that I had to share with you guys, because well, I was forced onto showing this. Yikes, doodles. So it's up to you if you want to do the following, but I would appreciate it. Subscribe, all that, and yeah, go look at the description for all my links to my other social media. Yeah, that's it. Bye.